Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Prep with Miss Pam. Prep was chosen specifically because I want us to prep or prepare students to be successful. When I take students to the bathroom, I use what they know, and we always see the word boys and girls as we're going to the restroom. So again, I use every opportunity to teach. So I'll remind them that look at the word boys. It has two vowels in there. Can you recognize which ones are the vowels? A lot of times they will say O is the vowel because they are learning their vowels, but they still have some difficulty understanding the concept of Y as a vowel. As we're teaching and introducing the letter Y, we've taught them that the letter Y says ya as in yellow, and they have that visual image, and that's sort of ingrained in their brains that Y says ya as in yo-yo or yellow, and that's the picture we want them to have. But we also want to teach them that all the words that come out of our mouths are made by the sounds of the alphabet, and every word that comes out of our mouth has to have a vowel, at least one vowel, and those vowels have to come together in different combinations to make all the sounds such as ooh, ah, a, eh, and so I exaggerate that with my students. So in talking about the word boy, that's the perfect opportunity to teach them that Y is operating as a vowel in that word, and it's working with the letter O to make oi, and so you could say that word can be sounded out if you know your sounds, that b, oi, boys. And that if you take off the S, it would just be boy. We add S to mean plural or more than one. Educators, we have to take every opportunity to teach children the concepts of the alphabet so that they are successful and that they get it. You have to keep that learning going and introducing skills that they're going to encounter throughout the school year, such as OY says oi. Then let's talk about girls. They see that word often. They can recognize that word. That word is the word that you would use to help them understand the R-controlled vowel. Ask them what the vowel is in that word, and of course, naturally, they will say I is the vowel. They have been learning that I makes the sound I as in itchy or igloo. Igloo is that visual image. So their little minds may be confused about, well, if you're teaching me that I says I as in igloo, why am I seeing the I in girls when I go to the bathroom and it's not going I in that word? So that's the perfect opportunity to say, you're going to also learn that I combined with the letter R makes the sound, and that word can be sounded out, and it would be sounded out girls. So again, we want to make sure that our children are getting all those little ideas that are confusing to them clarified every opportunity we have to do it, and that can be standing in the hallway while they're waiting to use the bathroom. That they know the word girls, but they may be confused again about why the I is not going I. That's a perfect opportunity to teach them that the I is joined with the R to make the sound in that word, and that they will encounter many other words in their reading that has that spelling pattern, and remind them that oi as in boy is the same sound as in toy, and that you're going to learn other words that have oy making the oi sound. So don't wait until it's time to introduce that in the pacing guide. Introduce it day one of their learning, because we are out to build a nation of readers. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.